Hello, welcome to another episode of This, That, and the Other. And when we visited the Philippines in 1975, one of the places we went to was Baguio up in the mountains and stayed at a place called John Hay Air Station, also known as Camp John Hay. It was a military installation in Baguio, Philippines. It was more or less a kind of a resort area, kind of like Okuma Beach was in Okinawa, with the average elevation of 5,000 feet. It's much cooler and less humid than the rest of the Philippine Islands, and more of a mild climate the typical American soldiers know back home. The facility also housed the American residents as well as broadcasting facilities for the Voice of America. John Hay Air Station was established on October 25, 1903, after President Theodore Roosevelt signed an executive order setting aside land for a military reservation under the United States Army. The reservation was named after Roosevelt's Secretary of State, John Milton Hay. A number of buildings were constructed on the base, including a U.S. Army hospital and the summer residence of the Governor General of the Philippines, later to be known as the American Residence, which is now used as a summer house of the United States Ambassador to the Philippines. At present, the former American R&R facility serves as a tourist attraction. Among its facilities are the 19th Tee Halfway House, Scott Hill Baseball Field, main club known as the Officers Building, the Par 69 Golf Course, several restaurants and shops, the Manor Hotel, the Forest Lodge at Camp John Hay, and the well-known Mile High Recreation Center. It is off limits to the general public except for some who had access to connections or official business. Ultimately, the site was turned over to the Philippine government in 1991 and was converted into a leisure and tourist site. When the U.S. turned over John Hay to the Philippines, the Philippine government requested the U.S. government to include the American residents in the transfer. However, this request was denied by the Americans. During Ambassador Francis Ricciardone's term, the U.S. State Department wanted to give up the residence because of it was costing too much to maintain. The ambassador was able to convince the State Department to keep it because of its historical value. The building was constructed in 1940, but that's what I was able to find out on the history of Baguio, and I remember staying there, and they got the big white building I call the mansion. I remember that used to be the American Officers Club over there. We had dinner there once, and those are memories I have of Baguio out in the mountains of the Philippines. And like I said, I'm looking for ideas on shows to do in the future, shows about preserving history, especially obscure aspects of history. I wanted to also add that some of the other YouTubers that I watch, I really don't watch history videos myself. Mine's about history, but I tend to watch some of these videos where people mow down overgrown yards with permission, without permission. There's Al Blades. There's Outdoors with Eric. SPB Mowing. I like watching all of those. I like to watch some of the cleaning videos. You got Midwest Magic Cleaning. You got Bonnie's video. Beautiful Mess. Another interesting one to watch. And I also gotten interested in Tia Weston's video where she bought an old house for $1 and is fixing it up, and She did her the 28th week last Sunday. She's on Sundays, and there's another video as well about a young lady. Can't remember the name of that one, but young lady is cleaning up her husband's grandmother's house so she can move back into it. And it's quite a big house, and it's quite a doing for her to try to take on by herself. A lot of hoarding in that house, and hopefully she'll get some help to speed up the process. Trying to remember what that girl's name was. The girl's name is Tori. That's what it's called. I had to look at some of my viewing history to find that one, but that's another interesting one to watch. And I hoping somebody out there has mentioned my video as being something to watch. I don't know. I get a subscriber here and there, a new one, and want to try to somehow jumpstart this thing. Get this. I'm still trying to come up with that one video that's going to go viral and get me a lot of viewers. It hasn't happened yet, but the only thing I can do is keep doing videos and see what happens. That being said, like, subscribe, share. As always, thanks for watching.